I've actually been working with refugees in a variety of capacities for a long time. I worked in Washington, D.C. with the refugee agency. I worked overseas with the Red Cross doing refugee work. I was in Cambodia and Haiti and in Macedonia in the Kosovo crisis. So I learned about the refugee program. It was always something that I wanted to do for years, and coming back to the States, I looked up all the different refugee programs. I found that there was one here in Lansing. I knew a few people here, so I moved here.
Coming to United States, it was the toughest thing for me to do. I didn't know the language. I didn't know where I was going. I didn't know what I was doing.
When I lived overseas, I went through a lot of cultural adjustment issues, culture shock, some of the difficult things, and so I thought that I would be able to help the kids coming here. Of course, I know that the kids coming here, it's a lot more difficult for them because they've suffered a lot of loss, and they're really struggling, and it's hard because they don't really know why they're here or everything that's happened to them.
It was very tough for me to go to school. I didn't know the language. Every time when people spoke to me, I just gave them a smile. I didn't know what to say, and at school I didn't know anybody, and I just sat by myself when it was lunchtime. So it was very difficult. So right now I'm very happy, and I love my foster mom. She's wonderful to me, and she's helping me a lot with everything.
One thing for other foster parents, which I learned from Abdullah, is when the kids come and they don't speak English, he really loves Charlie Chaplin and silent movie kinds of things, Three Stooges, because those are things that you don't need to know the language to understand. So when I first got him, and he's got a great laugh, he has a great giggle that he's very, and it can be really loud. So we turned a lot of Charlie Chaplin on, and he would just sit and giggle for like the first 3 months here because he didn't understand anything else that was happening except for Charlie Chaplin movies.
I didn't know anybody in here, but when I saw my mom, she was holding a sign that was saying, "Well, Abdullah, welcome to United States," in my own language. It surprised me, and then I felt like I wasn't going to be alone anymore.
Abdullah and I actually have a very close relationship. I mean, I fall in love with all my foster kids, but Abdullah and I are very close, and we do a lot of things together. He's the one that wants to always do things with me. We built a shed in the backyard together. We've built some other things around the house. He goes on walks with me, and we do things, with the dogs together, and so we're very close that way.
I have 3 brothers who are from Burma, and they're Christian, and also my mom who is Christian, and I have another brother from Sudan who is Muslim, and I have another brother who is from India who is Hinduism, and we don't have any problem with religious stuff. Whenever we need to go to practice our religion, and my mom always helps us.
I have a great appreciation for Islam, and we get along really well. It's made no difference as far as our relationship. It's wonderful.
I love living in here. I help my mom doing other stuff like building furniture and doing yard works with her, and I walk the dogs with her. We have 2 dogs and a cat, and I love them, and they love me also.
Abdullah has been great in working on all kinds of different projects, and we've built stuff outside. We built a pergola. Last summer we built the shed. A couple years ago we built this table. He's a hard worker, and we have a good time.